Let's take a quick look inside the cafe here. I'm always amazed. You're in this little village and you come in and they're so cute. $5,000 to $6,000 espresso machine. Man, that's a full bar. They got tequila, mezcal, vodkas, gin, everything you don't need. And of course, a lot of wines. When we were in here earlier, it was packed with people. Right now, it's kind of in between time. It's not really lunchtime. And they also have a lot of sandwiches and stuff. So this is here in the village. So when you're working on your new DIY project, you pop over here, you meet the nice young lady that owns it, and you come in and have your lunch and get your ass back to work. That's what you're doing.
The upper one, but the downstairs is very beautiful.
Normale? Normale? Il caffè. Grazie. Ok.
Obviously the price is on.
Have a lot of different stuff.
Yeah. You know what I find amazing?
What?
Is even in these small villages, you find shops like this.
Yeah.
And we apologize for all the background noise, but these aren't dead villages. They're doing a ton of work here right now. Cute.
Yeah.
Vai, andiamo.
Andiamo.
Hey guys, it's Brad. Well, I got a treat for you today. We are gonna go tour this whole house over here. Everything that's yellow, that whole house, and it's for sale for 79,000 euros. And we're in the city of Celleno, which is in the province of Viterbo. And we're about 12 kilometers, more or less, from the town of Viterbo, where you're gonna have all services, including a major hospital. Now, the weather's changing here. I apologize, I'm trying to keep the wind noise to a minimum. But we are going up right now into the Borgo Fantasma, the ghost Borgo, the ghost village that looms above this town. Now, there's no one living up here now, but it's still in interesting shape, good shape, and there's an interesting plaza there. So we're gonna go see that. All right, so let me huff and puff up this hill and we'll see you up there. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How about cooking something up for me? Hey guys.
Come on.
I'm getting everybody confused before we get in here. So guys, this is a total DIY redo. Probably even more than DIY, because I would be suspect that you wouldn't have to change out some of the plumbing stuff as well. So this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that has not been lived in for a while. Mm-hmm. The electrical's not too bad. They've updated that box. That looks pretty damn old school.
Yes.
They don't have dates and stuff here on things, so hard to say exactly. But anyway, this is a total redo. But for 79,000 asking price, right in the center of the Borgo Fantasma, right on the main street, not too bad. Now, of course, there's no electricity on. Why would there be? No one's lived here for years. But the light bulbs are good, and I assume that the electricity will work. Whether you would have to do some rewiring, I just don't know. We don't have time to go into that much detail. This looks actually pretty good. Let's look at the... This is all pretty clean. That gives me hope, babe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's really clean. That's not 20-year-old stuff. So that gives me a little hope. This takes my hope away. No, I'm kidding. I mean, it's a total redo.
Yes,
But-
definitely.
But it does have a functioning fireplace, which is very cool. You'd of course want to have that checked out. You would want to have this whole place checked out, as a matter of fact. So that's the kitchen. Very classic design. We don't get to do a whole lot of houses like these, but it's very classic design. You walk in, there's a staircase straight up. One side is kitchen, one side is living, dining. And that's what you have in here. You might be able to pull the plaster in here and maybe put in some faux timbers if you like that wood beam look. It's not hard to do at all. Almost a DIY. You just put in the bracing on the sides and take some long boards and stain them and rough them up, and it looks like old timber. The windows, you would want to replace them.
Yes.
You'd want to replace them, guys. So here's the deal. Yes, you could come in and putty and scrape, but this is just single pane glass, and it does get cold here. I would come back with some good double pane wood windows or even white vinyl. They're pretty good looking. A lot of people use them. And I would change out all the windows. Installed, they run about 400 euros each. And here's a nice view out the window to the Borgo. So there's a bar right there that sells sandwiches and foods and things. And then this is the ramp up to what I showed you in the beginning. So that's your layout here. I know people like to keep things, and that's fine. If you like this floor, once you would come in and redone the walls and cleaned the place up, redid the woodwork, I think you could keep that door that Oli's standing in and just fix it up. It'd be a nice old look, maybe some new or some antique hardware, get some different ones because those look pretty busted. But if you wanted to, this isn't special flooring. This isn't flooring from 1861. This is flooring from sometime in the 20th century, and it doesn't match what's in the kitchen. I personally would just keep this tile and go over it with some hand-chipped travertine, some sort of natural stone look, fix up the walls, fix up the woodwork, not replace, fix it up. Try cleaning up the stairs, maybe do some mosaic tiles on the face, on the step. And that's what I would do here. This is just crap. Nothing special. I mean, come on, shoelaces. I would replace this with a nice metal one. Not expensive, probably 300 or 400 euros maximum. You could have one custom made. Okay, so now we're upstairs. Let's go outside real quick. We'll get a better view of the ghost village out here. Here's the ghost village right above us. Nice view. Weather's changing. Everybody's thrilled because it was such a hot summer. Back to the town. This isn't big enough even for a table, but it's certainly big enough to come stand on and take in the view. First bedroom?
Yeah,
Good size.
good size.
Now the question I have, and Naima's outside, I can't ask her right now, what's underneath that ceiling?
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you one thing. Whatever's underneath that ceiling is better than that ceiling. Because that looks horrific.
Yeah.
But it's a nice big bedroom. Can you stand in the corner, baby?
Yes.
Pretty good size. I mean, it's probably, you're 5'8", so that's probably getting close to a 9-foot ceiling.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Yeah, it's right about 9 feet. So nice ceiling. You got to do AC in here
Yeah.
with one smallish window. You get a cross breeze, but you have to keep your door open. I would put in a AC. And frankly, it gets cold here. It doesn't get that cold. You might be able to forego these things and just go with a split that does heating and air conditioning. Another bedroom. Another crappy ceiling. But that's what DIY projects are for. And my lovely scale model will come in and stand in the far corner so we can see some scale.
Well,
Not yet. I wouldn't touch the wall.
yeah, no, I'm not touching.
But it's funny, you look at these big pieces of furniture, and when I first walked in, yeah, it looks big. But it's not till you stand next to it. I mean, it looks gigantic.
I know.
Again, one window, and you have your heating apparatus. That might be kind of expensive to have to redo, rewire. That's why I was saying if you could get away with using split heat, might not be a bad idea. And then we're going to come into the bathroom. Ah! Just kidding. But again, it seems like DIY type stuff. Toilet, dog fountain, sink. I put in a sink that had some space on it. And in this case, I would probably keep the shower in the tub. As much as it pains me to say. So guys, I don't have to make this into a 30-minute video. This is what you get for $79,000 asking price. That's what the owners are asking for. Can you get it for 20? Of course not. Don't be silly. But you might be able to get it for less than 79. You just got to come in and make a deal. But more importantly than anything, and I'm going to walk downstairs as I say this, more importantly than anything, you need to have this place checked out, top to bottom. Spend 400 or 500 euros and have a geometro or an architect come in, check the structural, check the system, the plumbing, bring a plumber in. Plumbers here are very inexpensive by the hour. You can get a plumber to come in here probably for 50, 60 euros just to check everything and give an honest opinion of what he thinks or she thinks the plumbing system would be like. Ditto on the electrical. You don't want to buy problems. I've met numerous people, including a couple today, that were super nice in this very village that aren't necessarily having huge problems, but they've already been remodeling the place they bought, which, albeit, is gigantic, but they've already been at it for 40 months and they're not done yet. Excuse me, miss?
Yes.
Would you like to say goodbye?
Ciao, guys. See you soon.
Okay, so we said goodbye to Oli. Get rid of the riffraff. Now we can talk. I think that this would be a pretty good DIY project, but this is exactly how I would do it. For things like painting all the facade and stuff, I would hire professionals. I was talking to Naima about it. Probably about 3,500 to 4,500 euros. You could have any problems in the plaster patched up and get the whole house painted really professionally. Why is it that expensive? Because they would need to build a structure. They're not going to go up 30 feet in the air on a ladder. Okay, so that's the expensive part. That cost about 2,000 euros. Then it's the cost of the painting. I would also have professionals handle any electrical and any plumbing. You need tools for all this stuff. If you think you're flying over with all your Makita tools from the US, it's very expensive to move stuff. I think you might be better off just hiring some professionals. They know the voltages here. They know how to do stuff. It's not super expensive. I redid a whole palace and we redid all the bathrooms and the kitchen. It just wasn't that much money. All the DIY stuff, that's on you. I would do all the painting myself. I would rip down the ceilings, any demolition. I would do the appliances and the bathroom fixtures, all that myself. Yeah, I can hook up plumbing, but I wouldn't replumb the walls. And flooring I can do. I could lay tile, or for about $6 a square foot, you can have someone come in and redo all the flooring inside. So that's how I would handle it. I think it's a neat place. If you have questions for me, go to bradsworld8@gmail.com and send me an email. Even better than that, go to bradsworld.it, my website. You can book time with me. Send me a message at the bottom of the first page that says send a message. That's the form that I talk about to send me a message. Use that form and we can set up a time to talk, and I can help save you probably a lot of money and help solidify your plans over here, because I've done it and I've talked to hundreds of people that are doing it. If you want to see this property or talk to a really good agent here in Viterbo, here's Naima's email. Give her a shout. What's it going to cost you? Say hi, say you're interested, say you're a Brad's World person, that's very important, and see what she can do for you, and I think you'll be very happy. So, goodbye from a pretty cute little village with a lot of services around it, tons of everything around it, everything you need, including a regional hospital within 20 minutes, and we'll see you guys next time on Brad's World. Ciao.